How? How can she still be alive? You told me she died.
No.
No, this doesn't make any sense.
I can explain.
No, she was stillborn. Because you looked me in the eye and you told me she'd gone.
That's not what I said.
No, that's exactly what you said.
No, you thought she'd gone. I didn't correct you. You were lying in that bed after that horrible labour. You were drifting in and out of consciousness, and when you woke up and you didn't hear her crying because they'd taken her away because she wasn't breathing. And then you looked up at me and you assumed she was stillborn.
And you didn't correct me? That was the worst moment of my life. The worst, and you lied to me? How could you do that?
You were so young. You had your whole life ahead of you. We talked about adoption.
And I told you I couldn't go through it.
Yes, I know that. You were struggling with the idea, but I thought you'd be grateful.
Grateful? That was my choice to make, Mum, not yours.
If you'd left that hospital then and there, your future would have been decided for you. You would have been a single mother with a small child tied to you. Brad had moved on, he'd married Beth, and you were too young to take that responsibility.
Who are you to decide that for me?
Because I'm your mother, and I was trying to protect you, and I wanted better for you, and I wanted better for your baby.
Oh, because you planned the whole thing?
I lined up an opportunity. And I was going to tell you after the baby was born, but you kept making this assumption.
I'll stop saying that as if that makes this all okay.
I'm trying to tell you how it happened.
Well, where is she? What happened to her?
The doctor was a friend of a friend, and I said that we wanted the child adopted quietly, and he said he knew of a couple and they were desperate to have a child.
The town that you took me to. That's the reason you wanted me to give birth in the doctor's private surgery, not in the hospital. So while I was lying there crying my eyes out, my little girl was alive and you knew it.
It was a mistake.
No.
I've lived with it every day of my life.
You've had to live with